Obi Wan coming back.
Yeah.
Hello there. I mean, I'm one of those annoying people that have probably asked you about it for the past 5 years, and you're like,
say hello there, like that's what it's really going to be called. It's great, isn't it? Hello there.
Hello
it
there.
could be called hello there. Maybe it will. Who knows? Hello there.
But I'm like one of those people that have like asked you about it incessantly, and you're like, I don't know. But I saw an interview that you were like, oh, I've been like lying about this for years.
Well, it's a really awkward situation to be in because the studios and the franchises they want absolute secrecy, and you have to respect that.
Mm-hmm.
But the trouble is that when you're the person being asked, you're having to lie about it, really.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I would rather not lie about things. So when you're asked about it, you have to go, well, if they want to give me a call, I'd be happy to play the role again. And all the while you'll think, well, we've been talking about it for a while, but they don't want me to say that. So it was an awkward situation to be in because it went on for so long, and it started to look like I was sort of like I was like touting for work, like Disney, it looked like I was trying to get the job. And then I'd see stuff, people would send me stuff from online where people going, they better not cast someone else, and they're thinking of someone else, and I was thinking, there isn't somebody else. Anyway, it was an awkward situation for quite a long time, and it's a relief now to be able to say that we're doing it next year. Yeah.
Because there has to be like hundreds of headlines. It's like Ewan McGregor down to play Obi Wan again.
Yeah. Exactly. It looked like I was trying to get the job. Yeah. Bless you for not asking any questions about it. Some people have been in here just trying to casually, so do you think so and so will be in this story? And they've been trying to get the Jen on the story.
Yeah, I know better.
You're magic. Like me.
I don't know about magic. I always called it The Shining.
Can you talk about your history with The Shining, with Stephen King work? When did you see The Shining for the first time?
I didn't watch it till I was older. When it came out, I was 9, so I wouldn't have watched it then. Mm-hmm. And when I could have watched it, and probably my friends were starting to watch films like that, I was already over. When I was about 12, I ended up in a screening of Halloween by accident, I suppose, and it scared me to death, and I just never wanted to feel that scared again. I didn't like it, didn't enjoy it, and it put me off. So I didn't ever watch The Shining because it was by that point it had a reputation of being the most terrifying film ever made.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm not watching that. And then I guess when I was at drama school and I was looking at actors who are great actors to look at their work, I was looking at Jack Nicholson movies, and I thought, I've got to watch The Shining. So I watched it then, and I watched it alone at night on my own, and I thought, well, that's how you better do it properly. Mm-hmm. And I was blown away by it, and surprised that it wasn't the most terrifying film ever made because it's a horror movie, but because it's really not a horror movie. It's something other than that. It's just something that twists your brain in a way.
Yeah, it's like a very sinister feeling you get watching it.
Yes, it's like a mood from the opening credits to the end of that something terrible's about to happen.
You just feel super uneasy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of how I felt with this one. Standing in, the Overlook Hotel, you got to go back to some of those sets. You put your face in the door, you're holding an axe on the stairs. What do those moments feel like for you?
You've got to, it's odd in a way because you have to sort of ignore them. Like there are sort of filmmaker moments, if you like, where we're remembering the original movie, but my character's not, unless he's remembering a moment of his past in there, which of course Danny had. But looking through the door, for instance, is an example where I have to sort of forget that's so it's difficult to, but you have to try and forget that this is an iconic moment from The Shining, and of course it's an image of Jack Nicholson that we've seen on T-shirts and posters and all over the world all my life, of him looking through that door.
Right.
And I've got to now look through it as his son, as Danny, and try not to let it bother me that I shouldn't be thinking about the shot, really. I'm thinking about what Danny is thinking about in that moment. And for him, that bathroom that he's looking into was where he was locked in with his mum, and his mum put him out through the window, and he climbed down through the snow and escaped. And he never saw his father again, So that was what was going on in my mind, instead of just trying to trying not to copy Jack, you know?
Yeah, like stick your face in there and be like, don't get psyched out.
Yeah.
Rebecca Ferguson told me she stole something from set.
Oh yeah.
Did you take anything?
I have my character's boots,
Yeah,
and
just nice boots.
they were just good boots. Yeah. There was a spare pair, you know, that we never got around to. There's always a spare pair in case. And
Yeah.
at the end of the film, I pinched them, but I don't think I took any props or anything.
She took the copies of the paper that said all work and no play.
Did she?
Yeah, she said she took 4 of them.
Oh wow.
She framed them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I never thought to do that.
Yeah.
That was very weird being in that set though, because when you walked on there was the typewriter on the table and the chair knocked over, and it was like Jack had just gone to his trailer for a minute and he would
Yeah.
be back any second. It was very peculiar.
Come and play with us forever and ever.